Okay, this morning we have a bundle from CI. This is their fresh made, or here comes my speech again. If I don't have to think, I can speak. If I have to think, they just won't fall through. Anyway, these are the CI Rosada wrapper Churchills, and you get 40 to a wheel for 84, so about $2 a stick. Now this is a sandwich, and it's a big cigar, well packed. So I've toasted it. Let's go ahead and fire it up and see what it tastes like. I've smoked about four of these. The first one I liked, the last of them I haven't. Right off the bat, this one tastes a little better. Of course, whenever you get anything from CI, you need to put it in your humidor and give it some time. At least that's what I've found out. And anytime you get a bundle that's cheap, you can rest aboard that it's a sandwich and not all um, filler. Doesn't mean it's not a good tasting cigar. It just means it's cheap. But they're not going to waste their tobacco or leaf by throwing it away. So they put these out and they let the employees get them and smoke them, and then they make these cheap bundles, and we buy them. Rosada is my favorite wrapper. This does not look like a Rosada. It's very dark, like a Habana, but it does have a little bit of flavor to the wrapper. I noticed also that these do burn rather well, except last night when I got one that's brand off. So that's one of the trade-offs with a cheap stick. So remember, you're paying $2 for each one of these. Now, here's the way I look at it. You can get factory smokes by either Drew Estates, or you can get factory throwouts by Newman, and both are good for 2 to 250 a stick. So why am I going to spend this much on something that doesn't taste as good? Well, I didn't know that. I didn't know it was going to be a piece of shit. Not that it is yet. And that Rosada just working this one well. Okay, I'm smoking this a little bit slower because if the slower you smoke, the burn will be better. This is a mellow cigar. I won't say mild, but I will say it's mellow. And the flavors are moot. The wrapper has a little spice to it, which I like. The pull, the draw, good resistance, and good draw. But the flavors, there's really nothing that I'm picking up except on what's on the wrapper. And once again, I apologize for this, speech, but I thought this was something I might check out because I'm looking for a good $1 to $2 stick for every day, you know, and for money, factory smokes and factory throwouts are the two brands that are good for that type of money. Good smoke. Well, nowhere in the ad from CI did this say this was a Cuban sandwich. Never said it. Didn't tell you where it was made, but on the paper that came with it, I think it said it was Honduras, which is not my favorite place to get cigars because the tobacco is so earthy and I don't care for that. But this one, not as earthy. This one's smoking well. Look at that. Nice stack of dimes. The flavor is, as we get further down, it'll be interesting to see what happens. If there'll be any transition. And the other ones that I smoked, it didn't. But that is a very nice looking flat or ash. And I'm just going to keep smoking on way. Okay, so it's actually got a flavor to it. It's not anything that powers it over the top. It's mellow. It's not that mild, but there's a little something in there. A little trying to figure out what it is. Some type of spice to it, but there's really no thinking to wanting me to continue to smell this or smoke it day after day after day, which is what I'm looking for. I thought I was going to be able to find that with like the free Cuba or the Rocky Cargo, which are both this style of cigar. There are some more Fubas that I'm going to try. I'm going to get the Newman. Here we go again. I'm going to get some more Fubas and see if I can find something that's good, like Room 101, Ichiban, and a few others. But I'm going to start getting for my regular daily smoking, probably just factories. This would taste pretty good. Last night it sucked and I couldn't get without it burning, and I had to cut off about a third of the cigar and re-blight it, but it tasted like crap. But this one is feeling pretty good, and that burn, perfect. So we're down about an inch. So that is probably going to last an hour, a little bit more from there. So should you buy this? You know, there's other cigars out there that cost the same or less. Well, we'll say about the same, that are better. And you know that Drew or Newman make pretty good cigars, um, especially Newman with their factories. I mean, those are made, damn it, machine made. And the factory smokes from Drew are all hand tugged. Right, so there we go, look again. So I just think there are other things out there for the same price range, you know. But then, you know, in my, I have a little 50 count Humidor, and maybe these will smoke up better in a couple of weeks. Okay, so there we have it. Would I buy these again? No, I won't, unless they really turns around. But you know, if these are in a contained uh, place from at CA, then these should be ready to smoke. But every time I get something like this, and the general grants, same deal. I mean, they are hand ran or rolled, but man, those were spongy, and but they have a great draw, just not enough flavor. So you know, everything goes. Price and quality always go hand in hand. Okay, have a good day. If anything changes, I'll put it in the star down below. All right, thanks for putting out with me, guys.